Is addiction the problem? They put "the" in quotes. Or is addiction an attempted solution to a different but less obvious problem?
The short answer to that is both. The addiction is really the solution to some sort of discomfort or stress that they're experiencing, but then the addiction itself becomes problematic. I would say that addiction is the solution in the sense that it's the person's attempt to solve or to find relief from whatever stressor they're experiencing, but it's a solution that becomes problematic. So it takes on a life of its own. It becomes its own trauma itself. You know, that drinking alcoholically and blacking out is a trauma to your body, to your brain. The things that people do in addiction become more traumatic. I think there's this cycle that I always use in the background called it's trauma, stress, and addiction. And expanding the definition of trauma to wound, it starts with a wound, and then stress is the relationship to that wound, much like a limp after a broken leg. And when stress gets big enough, people look for relief, and so they look to behaviors or substances, which then can, if the stress is big enough and repeated, can become alcoholic. So that stress is not really the wound, it's the relationship to it. Like I said, the limp after the broken leg, but that limp, while it's not the broken leg, informs how we walk or don't walk, how we run or don't run, how we view ourselves, how we view the other people in the world view us, and all of those things together can lead to a level of stress where people find relief. And since it's chronic, then they keep using. But then the behaviors and things that they do while they're using or drinking create a trauma itself, which then leads to more stress, which then leads to more addiction. So it becomes kind of this perpetual motion machine, if you will.
So the medicine becomes the source of stress.
Yeah.